Now Trent. Now, so let's see how this. So here we go. We're in whatever the fuck the name of stadium.
You see that light? There you go.
And why didn't I? I'm 0-1 for the first time ever in fucking Madden.
0-1? Nothing.
Why didn't I listen to you guys?
Sometimes it does. Now, believe me, it is hard. Now, when it comes to something like that on Madden, I'm telling you, it is a hard temptation. Some people go. Now, when it depends. It don't happen to everybody. Hey, man, even Madden can give you that challenge. But then 9 times out of 10, there's some people that actually, that make it, but there's people that don't make it also. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword on that.
I don't know, but like still.
That is everything I know. But it is all
I'm actually getting the fucking ball to start off. This is gonna be so 8 minutes the first quarter.
If you doubt me,
Proceed,
use
here we
that
go.
strange power of yours.
Tyreek Hill,
By the way,
all the way to the
are you
31-yard
having
line.
money
Good
troubles?
field.
If so, I have something
Kansas City's
that
31-yard
might
line.
interest you.
Do not be absurd. Even as a demon, I'd never strike a bargain with a scoundrel such as you.
Way different players.
Out of my sight.
Nope. Gets a yard. Nope.
Dude, she pissed him off on that one.
Also the yards. Another good defense.
Color challenge.
KPP. Oh, and Jameson Crowder to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That looks like quite a burden, brother.
70-yard touchdown.
This is the sacred sutra of Buddha himself.
Hi, just to say one thing I'm not in on crazy shit.
Wow, he's with the Dolphins.
There are neither demons nor Buddhas in this world. If he's real, let's see him save your life right now.
What's up? I see. What up? Listen.
What the? Where'd you come from?
Jameson Crowder, wide receiver
from hell.
Nancy taking an early lead here. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here, Mike.
Just say one thing.
Nice.
By the way, I'm not all that crazy shit.
I'm Madden 17.
I am playing Soul Calibur 6.
Soul Calibur's a good.
Not cause Frog Girl asked me what I was playing.
Quarterback. Theo Riddick is the running back.
See. Oh, that made me flip. Okay.
Not
on my face.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Frog Girl, cool. It's a fighting game, I'm a big fighting game enthusiast, so yeah. I'm playing lots of fighting games. Okay.
And Jones stuffed. Dude, my front career. Man.
Yo! Poison! Spit that in your face.
And so the Ravens on the move now. 6 minutes.
I know who this cat. How you doing?
For your help.
I know who it is. I know. Of course, I know Frog Girl. I know who you are, Frog Girl. Of course, you cat.
I merely took pity on one who willingly.
Dan, for like defenses, they always try to
are those who
make
act to save others. The feeling of
That's how you win.
isolation is the beginning of humanity. You walk a noble path.
You know nothing of me. The path I walk is strewn with corpses.
Dude.
Though you now walk a different path, your destination may remain the same.
Hope you're having a good night, Cap.
I pray your deliverance from doubt is swift.
Here. Ziggy Ansah, that dude's a beast for the Lions.
It's a beast.
By the
Beast
way,
animal.
if the Jets get fucking down to the fucking Super Bowl.
CJ Curry. See that? See that light? That's good light right there. I'm just saying.
I just go with fucking Andrew Luck. I'm sorry.
I'm out of all the drama. I want nothing to do with any of it. You guys keep my name out of you all's mouth. I'll keep you all out of mine.
You are the last one.
Thank you.
And I've been better.
What?
None of this will help me achieve my aim.
Okay. Well, I just I heard my name be brought up, so that's why I said something.
There you are.
My name was brought up in the thing too. My name was brought up, so that's why I had to say something. So my name don't get brought up. You won't hear my mouth. So that's it. I just see my name. I hear my name get put in shit, and that's when I'm gonna say something. So you take that up with what's his fucking name? Well, okay, not you, but what's his fucking name? Mike? What's his name? His name was what? Frank?
Yeah, Frank. Mad Love
That
69.
motherfucker. Frank, like damn. So just don't put me. Tell him he don't know me. I don't know him really like that. We don't know each other really. Just don't bring. Tell him. Just keep my name out his mouth and speak upon positive facts about people before he starts saying who's what and what's up. You know, he know me. I mean him had to talk before back then. Well, tell somebody who talks to him.
Down to the Ravens 47.
Just tell anybody who talked to that man, like, keep my name out his mouth. I don't talk about him. The man wasn't even on my radar. Don't bring my name up. We wasn't dealing with none of that. Like, but as soon as kid, motherfucking ass find out, oh, in the party, and then deleting folks, then he went to ran his mouth. So, alright. So he went to run his mouth. So that's what I'm like, okay, then I'm just saying, hey, mine ain't getting brought in. Don't put me in shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't understand how people can get mad at whoever people hang with. I don't understand that. I thought we was past this shit.
And
It's
you
like,
have always been friends with Jay.
yeah, that's why I said I've always been friends with Jay, even after the fact, because I understand people can change. People, you know, that's me. I'm a person with a big heart, and I give people I give people chances. Until it comes to the point where I was like, okay, you had too many chances. But as I said, and I pay homage because I knew Jay before I knew everybody else. So if I didn't even know Jay, I wouldn't know nobody else. So that's another reason I was like, wow, okay, like shit. He brought me, even though that happened, he introduced me to a whole bunch of other people at the same time. Other bunch of good people. Some people not so good, but other good people, you know, experience different types of people nonetheless. So, and the other said, then with all that he was going through, he didn't need to be by himself, everybody to cut him off. I'm just a big-hearted person like that. I believe in forgiveness, giving people a chance. And wow, so that's what I did. I kept them on, never deleted them. But
that's
for me,
why I am leaving everyone alone.
That's why I said this crap is ridiculous. Like, damn, just because kid found out that Yeggs and everybody's hanging with Jay, they didn't want to say something. Like, damn, he want to go back and want to say something. Then he want to ask Yeggs why you hanging with Jay. Why do you want to know? Are you hanging with Jay? If you're not nowhere near Jay, then what's the problem? If you're not nowhere near him, if you're not his friend, what's the problem? I don't understand that. I'm like, Dean ran back like a little. Not trying to diss or punt nobody. Yeah, he ran back like a tattletale, like it's gonna matter and grow folk. Everybody, you can hang out whoever you want to hang out with. You know, so let's not be hypocrites here, people. You know, come on now. Ain't Cat, you fine? You ain't trying to deal with no drama. I'm glad you're not trying to deal with it, but I understand that he want to run back to y'all. Kid want to run back to y'all, and then.
Is this what my clan would want after suffering?
I had to just go back to different. Like, really? Come on.
Is my soul now clouded like my sword?
It's redundant. It's really needs to stop. Everybody hang out who they hang out with, dog. Anybody hang out who they want to hang out with. I don't do that death by association mess, and it's like ridiculous.
Just staying to myself.
Shit, that's what I was doing. Till my name was brought up by damn Frank. He was one on the list. He said, Mike and Jay, call them both them pedophiles. Shit, the fuck. Damn it, for real, but Mike, like, really? Like, damn. You don't call Mike, what? You don't know that. Shut that shit up, Frank. You sound real stupid. And then he want to name drop the people that he hang with. Me, yeah. Come on now. Okay, everybody knows he hangs out with us. I'm like, what's the? I don't understand that. Get out of here with that shit.
You bear a strange power, but it has no effect on me.
So,
I am protected by another,
Matt Frank just need to cut it out.
If it is evil,
Is Kathy in the stream?
I shall have no
Yes, she
choice
is.
but to stop you.
Okay, here's what I gotta say, Kathy.
I'm not a pedophile, I simply made a mistake I learned from.
Was that Jam? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. I didn't. Let me tell you how this
You got 3 people watching you.
I'm not worried. I'm cool with that. They can watch. And you know, I don't discriminate on my thing. Go ahead, Mike. Continue what you're saying.
I woke up this morning and then I found out and then Phoenix I'm going, why the fuck does he want to put me in there? Of all people. You know, someone who has done a damn thing wrong whatsoever.
He really has not, dog. Didn't deal with that. It's ridiculous. Don't deal with that mess.
Kansas City leads 17-0 with 2 minutes to go in the first.
The first quarter. How many quarters you play for? No, I mean, how many minutes you play for in the quarter? No, how many minutes you play for in the quarter?
Okay, Jay, if you say so, I'm not agreeing with you.
8 minutes.
You do 8 minutes you do 8 minutes each quarter. All right.
I do 5 or 6 minutes normally.
I've seen somebody do the whole actual real life minute.
Minutes in real life.
Yeah, I've seen somebody do the whole actual minutes in real life, like they do real life football. I was like, damn.
How much is in
Man, I missed the extra point. God damn it.
How much is
I'm a changed person.
I'm leading
I
17-0.
still prefer not to football be around you.
All recovered by the defense.
And Kat, that's your choice. Nobody's telling you have to. That's your choice, Kat. Nobody's telling you what not to do. You lazy, you grown woman.
That's fine, you do you.
Yeah, that's it. Yay, that's your choice. You want to be around them or not. Nobody's forcing you, Miss Lady.
That's right.
I heard that.
That's right.
Third,
Yeah, that was my
at
brother.
their own 36-yard line.
You know that was Chris.
Fumble.
Nothing wrong
Giants
with that,
recover.
Cat. Do your thing.
And Ravens to go and Koch out to kick for the Ravens. Koch, the former Jet kicker. Brandon Marshall, Tyreek Hill back to receive. Here we go.
No!
The hell was that?
And
Tyreek Hill. Hill all
curse you, Dad.
That was beautiful.
Stink y'all up.
I'll stay to myself, I'm safer that way and so are my kids. Now that I have a job, my mind is occupied on and focused on working and making money.
Oh, almost intercepted. Thank God. Got it. CJ Mosley got up. God
Exactly.
damn.
Do you think to tell you think? Tell it, Jay. Tell it. Tell it. Let him know. Let him know.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm all cooped up in the house 247.
Let him know.
And Yeldon going to get all the way down to the Ravens' 17-yard line.
Okay, good for you, I don't care.
First and 10. Here left to go. This is last week when I played Pittsburgh. Down to the 13. Second 5.
When I was in the house 247 and 365, I was in a major depression. I couldn't think straight at all.
Adam Costa
Jay.
touched the top. I'm now shutting out the Ravens 24-0 at the end of the first.
Show it. Like, damn.
Anyways, just wanted to tell you all I'm out of this drama shit.
All I needed was a good,
I don't blame you.
good running back.
Shit.
That's all I fucking needed.
She said she out of that drama shit. I said the same thing, Cat. I said the same fucking thing. I'm staying out of that drama shit.
Marius Thomas gets it all the way out to about the 25-yard line. Chief, former yellow chip.
That's not an excuse, but whatever. Again, I'm out of it.
Oh, and Riddick got tattooed by Brandon Belcher.
I'm stuck at work right goddamn now.
Damn.
Oh my god.
That's gotta suck. I've held the Ravens to only 20 yards passing.
I won't talk shit about you all and you don't me.
Third
Hey,
and 5.
you already know me, Cat.
Okay, I don't care, good for you.
But you already know me, Cat. I ain't gonna say nobody's name. I ain't gonna say nobody's name unless my name is mentioned first. So.
Fumble, and the Chiefs recover the fumble. And the Chiefs lead nothing with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Yoshimitsu.
Oh, I think he was down before that ball came out. So the Chiefs took up the 31. What was all the 10 points last week? I guess Pittsburgh has a better fucking.
I've been through too much hurt this year and I'm with it all. Y'all that don't understand what depression does to a person will never understand.
So guys, I'll be right back.
Alright, bud. Really? The computer's gonna cut me with that shit? Pardon me. Namo?
Such power. However, I sense more to your sword than just anger. There is sadness and confusion.
You know how to read minds, too?
Even without such power, you can tell much by someone's eyes and their voice. Revenge. Is that what you truly desire?
What is it to you?
Can you not answer? I am speaking to your soul.
All I have to say is keep my name out y'all's mouth. The past is the goddamn past. I do have depression, Jay, and you know that, but I have never done anything like you did.
Get cracked.
Tonight, the demon runs wild again. Who are you?
It's you.
You wish to know my name? I am the demon of the sword. Hatred is my purpose, and blood sustains me. I see. I know your name. My name is of no importance. I shall take your body and use it to reduce this world to ashes.
Ashes to ashes. Reduce the world to ashes. Yes. Yes. Let them know.
Yes, it is I am and have been, so don't mix me with them. You want the NFL?
Tell that boy Mike Slipper you want the NFL. He said, what's up? You want the NFL? I said, who, Mike? She said, who, Mike? Cat? He said, who, Mike? Because you said you want the NFL?
From Dawn.
I don't want anything.
I don't want me thing. I don't want me thing.
I just want to be left alone by everyone.
Kathy, you know what Mike said that you want the NFL, you know it was a joke, right? It's a little inside joke.
Yes, I know, THTY.
Like giving your creature ass energy, I'm giving you energy. Suck my dick.
gonna wait for these kids to show. Oh okay, don't care, just saying.
Ninja Software! Deliver me your soul!
Yes,
So vile, let me guide you to hell!
He's all okay, don't care what you're saying.
Why do you resist? I shall grant you what you desire! Enough! You are not the demon of the sword. You have another path open to you. Your name is Yoshimitsu! Now be silent!
LOL, whatever you mean by that, have fun with it, I don't care.
Good. You finally come to.
Where am I? Oh, you. I'm in your debt.
Do not reproach yourself.
No. I was weak. I lost my way. Only the thought of another's death kept me going. But never did I discern what
I wasn't talking to you, native.
I must walk the path of benevolence and justice. If I protect the weak and crush evil, none shall ever again.
Like I said anyways, I'm not going to say shit about any of you, I don't need to.
That is how I shall avenge my clan. My people, watch over me as I battle for justice.
Okay, LOL, good.
I've been trying to figure out how to change the voice of the chat box.
Yeah, you can. All you have to do is go to advanced settings, and it'll
ask any adventurer, and they'll know of Verci, a wealthy merchant from South Italy, and describe her treasury, the Money Pit.
You can make it higher. You can
After getting rich in the weapons trade and earning the title of
okay,
Merchant
Cat,
of Death,
be safe.
Verci
I'm gone
set
now.
sail with his fleet to find the legendary Soul Edge. But during his quest, Verci learned his entire fortune had been lost in the chaos of a war that broke out in Italy. Half crazed, Verci hid what little he had left in the impenetrable Money Pit,
See you later, Cat.
located on a small island in the Mediterranean. There he stationed a grotesque guardian, who silently and mercilessly disposed of all who entered, quickly becoming the fear of all looters.
For your information, kids are cops or security guard here where I work at.
Some adventurers. Historic rainfall had caused flooding in the Money Pit, destroying most of its traps. The Guardian had also vanished, leaving the treasure free for the taking.
I can't believe we got through the Money Pit that easily. Thanks for the help, Ivy.
Looks like that tip about the Money Pit being abandoned was true.
Yeah, all we had to do was rely on that trusty sword of yours. Traps don't scare us as long as we have you. But hey, aren't you gonna take any of the treasure for yourself?
I only care for items related to Soul Edge, and I already have what I wanted. Now I just need to find Verci's notes.
Always so serious. You're beautiful and you're strong, so, you know, we could... Huh? What the hell is that?
Why so serious?
The sword's resonating?
Hey, what did you go quiet for? Well, don't drop the treasure there! Huh? Oh, this is a head!
Above you! Ready your weapon!
Huh?
Too slow.
I knew this was too good to be true. That's your target, Blade. The Guardian! Ha!
Fellas K as a pupil SEQ.
Slice up everything that comes near us, Blade!
I missed? Oh no! Ugh, I'm at a disadvantage fighting here! My blade! Show me the way out!
I thought you beat story mode already, Ty.
There's 2 story modes.
Oh shit, okay, cool.
Be my black. Voldo. Fuck you.
In the deepest room of the dark underground vault, there was a magnificent sarcophagus and chair illuminated by torchlight. Before it stood a lanky, grotesque man, the guardian feared by looters, with his head bowed in respect. His name was Voldo, a dark vestige of the talented man who had once served as Verci's right hand. Long years underground had robbed Voldo of his sight and sanity. Before his dead master's sarcophagus, he reported his failures. Voldo deeply regretted the fact that he had left the money pit for 3 years in order to find Soul Edge. And although he was completely alone, Voldo heard a familiar voice.
Thank you for your report, Voldo.
I know just move it over, so.
With new challenges often come failure. Learn from your failures, and you should be wiser. While you were in the outside world, the money pit was flooded, and the traps were all destroyed. Now then, enough lamenting.
What's your daggone water that's open?
You have important work to do. But there's one thing we must do first. I'm sure you have felt it, right? The aura emanating from the swordswoman Ivy. My merchant's intuition speaks to me. That aura comes from the legendary sword I spent years seeking, Soul Edge. She also stole a portion of my notes, which are some of my most valuable possessions. And of course, we can't let the other thieving rats get away with the treasure they stole. Therefore, Voldo, I shall give you 2 missions. Your first is to track down that woman and acquire all the clues you can concerning Soul Edge. Your second is to reclaim my notes, as well as all the pieces of my collection that were stolen. Some of the vermin still remain on this island. Exterminate them first, and reclaim what they stole. I'm counting on you, my loyal servant.
They're
Look at the jewel on this sword!
on my back.
That's really something. Not that I expected any less from Verci's collection. What was that sound? The wind? Ah!
Breathe!
What the hell?
What?
She said, what the hell? Nah, I was asleep. I was asleep earlier after fucking raking the yard and shit. I was like, yeah, I'm done. It was alright. Yeah, it's gonna start raining tonight here again, all the way to Saturday. I said more rain. That was like more rain.
The adventurers had looted a number of the strange weapons Verci had collected. With Verci's treasure before him, Voldo reminisced as he held in his hands an unusual pair of blades from India. Amid the moonlight reflecting off the blood-stained blades, old memories began to resurface in his mind.
What? You've never seen a pair of Jamadars? They're also known as Bundi daggers. Other merchants call them guitars, but they're mistaken. If you wish to become the next Merchant of Death someday, you'll need to learn all about weapons and their uses. Here, I'll lend them to you, but make sure you return them to me. My instincts tell me they will be a good match for you. Go on, give them a swing.
Ivy's scent was fading, but that did little to hinder Voldo. Honing his senses for years underground had given him something of a sixth sense, which allowed him to sense invisible auras that people leave behind. As Voldo moved north, tracking Ivy's unique aura, he continued reclaiming the treasures stolen from his master.
Hand it over, Grandpa!
Wait, take anything you want but this.
Why? Because that one will fetch the highest price?
What was that? I just heard footsteps.
My leg!
What's happening?
Alright.
You want this sword? I don't care what kind of monster you are. You'll not have what my brother left to me.
The scent of Verci's treasures wafted up from the golden blade that the old merchant cradled. It was the item that launched Verci's quest for the golden treasures of the Orient, prior to his search for Soul Edge.
You want to stop looking for Soul Edge?
Verci, we just began your search for the golden treasures of the Orient. And now you want to go off looking for a sword that's nothing more than a rumor? You must be mad.
You're either a wolf or a sheep, Enrico. It's hunt or be hunted, and only the bold come out on top. Bad enough about this. I'll lead the search for Soul Edge, and you, Voldo, will assist me each step of the way.
What? But he's so young. He isn't even family. Wait, Verci! Wait, your weapons, your face. It can't be. You're... Oh, forgive me.
Alright.
If only I would have protected our fortune during the war, Verci would still be here. You can have the blade. He didn't take the sword.
I might call off tomorrow if I stay here any longer.
Perhaps Voldo decided that he only
He
needed
ain't
to
like,
recover
he ain't
what
gonna
had
go
been
to fucking
truly
work.
stolen. Whatever the case, Voldo soon disappeared, leaving the golden blade with the old merchant.
He said he ain't like clock out, he stay here any longer. He ain't calling off tomorrow. Good shit. He gonna keep me here.
Shit, I'll have 6 days off, I don't care.
Oh shit. He's a shit. I have 6 days off this bitch.
Hey, what's going on?
What up, Gigs? She said nothing. She just chilling.
First time this shit happened, I stayed here till midnight.
There's no more on my back.
Damn, Jay, I'm sorry, dog. He said first time this shit happened, he stayed till midnight. Me damn, man.
That sucks.
He's like, if I gotta stay till midnight, I'm calling off tomorrow.
Fuck that. Exactly. Fuck that.
I don't blame him.
Tracking Ivy's aura, Voldo eventually came to a desolate Spanish port town. That's when he realized something. He had once visited this port, at a time when it still thrived. However, the aura's trail only led him to the ruins of an establishment known as the Blacktail Inn. The next thing Voldo knew, he was surrounded by spirits of the dead.
I don't know. I can't remember. That's the people that was in here.
Huh?
Why is Vato in here?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Because he just came in. Hey, there she is.
Watch out, too.
Ha 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 ha.
Damn.
Watch out, too.
Oh,
not much. But oh my bad. Let me turn my shit down. This damn game. Hold on. Sorry. I was playing the game. I was into the game. What's the remote? I'm turning it down.
Look, you're getting too loud.
Boy, you're getting too loud. Turn that shit down.
But as I say, maybe this is what I'm saying. But the whole with Vato, maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe maybe he was in here, and then kid just did what normally he probably do, is hop in parties with Vato without even... Vato probably didn't even invite him. He probably hopped in the party because Vato was in here. That's when he hopped in here and said, yeah, that's to say he came, he must have followed Vato in the party and was like, oh, I just wanted to see how everybody was doing, lying ass motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Then that's when he went and left. No, Mike said Jay was... So that's all I was like... That's what I said, Vato could have been in here.
I'm like, dude, it's starting to be like...
Creep mode.
It feels like he's spying.
He started like stalking me. He was kind of weird. Like he would follow me everywhere. I'm like, what the hell, bro?